TOMEICKO Chronicles. Okay, so this is my homegirl. She may not want to be on camera, so I didn't want to put her on the spot.
We just got out the pool.
And we just got out the pool. But I just, we were talking about language. And, I didn't know if anybody knew this. I don't know if you want to be on camera. I don't know. But did y'all know phrases like mm-mm and mm-hmm and mm-mm? What was another one? Mm-hmm. Did you know all of that is African? I mean, language. That's language. Like, we've been taught that that's attitude, because whenever we go mm-hmm or mm-mm or or mm-hmm, I learned that those are, mm-mm means no, right? Mm-mm. And then mm-hmm means yep. And what's another? That means like that's something, or that's a thought. Mm-hmm. And, we've been told that that's attitude, right? We always been told, well, she got attitude. She always got attitude. She, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I did a paper on these Dobie Kung, these Africans in South Africa called the Dobie Kung people. And they, they talk like that. One time I was talking to my homegirl, Lulu. What's up? Shout out, Lulu. And she was like, talking to mom. She was like, you know what I'm saying? And we were told that that's attitude. But you know why would it be attitude? Because we were told that we couldn't show emotion, or that we couldn't show our thoughts, or give expression to things. You know what I'm saying? And like the more we deprogram and reprogram, I'm recognizing. I studied that before, you know what I mean? About language. Like, did you know okie dokie was an African word?
It sounds like
it mean okay. It mean yes.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Or a satchel. When they be like, go get your satchel, a bag, right? Satchel. That's African. That's from African language. So a lot of things, even in language that we think is American or English, is African. But I just felt like, sharing that. Because a lot of people, when we go we've been taught that's attitude, but really that's just our African language.
That's embedded in us.
That's in our code, our genetic code. We can't get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? That's our genetic kiddo. We just know. Oh, yeah. And another thing I used to tell my little students? You know how a lot of times we get into arguments because our tones be off. Our tones. Anybody, I always say, do you know any Africans, people from the continent directly? And some kids will say yes, some kids will say no. And then I'll be like, if you know any African people, they talk with the accent. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I'm just saying, they talk in melody. They talk in musical note. Whereas, English don't really sound like that. It's Germanic. It's all aggressive. It's what you say. What nigga, what? That's German. That's like aggressive. Whereas African language is soft. It's melodic.
And it's musical.
It's musical. We're musical people, right? So that's what I be thinking about whenever I'm trying to diffuse a situation or get out of something. I remember we are melodic people and we're talking melody. And we are not supposed to talk with the back of our throat like this. We be talking from the front of our throat and stuff, and they be coming off harsh and loud sometimes.
Because we got a lot of bass in our voice, too.
Because we be having to be aggressive and do what we got to do.
Why is that?
Because a lot of us, like we was talking about the black family being broken up and trying to be destroyed, and the sisters had to go out there. Feel like we had to protect ourselves with our deeper tone. Whereas, if we fall back on our tone, we would really sound a little more softer. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Did you know that if we're talking in softer tone, it's less aggressive to our men? And then we can communicate with a better tone. Did you know that? I did not know that. But ironically, sisters in Africa, I heard, are really loud. And the men don't mind that. The sisters are twice as loud as us, and they give their opinion all the time. But I don't know if that's colonial or not, so I'll just go back to this. This is better. Doesn't it sound better? It sounds a little more feminine. Look, I read this really good book by this brother I met named Dr. Laila Africa. And he wrote this book called Nutricide. And in Nutricide, he talks about how sometimes it's really unhealthy to talk to people on your job because they can talk to you in tones that are subconsciously or unconsciously or consciously affecting your health. The way people talk to you on the job can be very toxic. They're very aggressive. They can be rude. They can be abrasive.
I don't like abrasive. Are you angry? Why are you talking to me like that?
So that's it. You know. So if people talking to, did you know? Here's a tidbit. I used to love this game called Trivial Pursuit when I was in school. Like when I was a kid, I liked this game called Trivial Pursuit. Did you know they say that Berry Gordy used to make his artist talk in a higher tone? He used to make Marvin Gaye and Michael Jackson and all the Jacksons and all the men and the Temptations. He used to make them talk in a higher pitched tone.
Why?
Because they thought it would be less
aggressive,
less intimidating. They thought it'd be less intimidating to Middle America. And did you know that Ariana Grande and all those Nickelodeon kids, they said that they were trained to talk in a higher pitch because it's less aggressive and they sound younger. And did y'all know that what's that sister that sang what's that sister? Take your time.
Hey, yeah.
Baby, we get what's her name? Evelyn
Champagne King.
Evelyn Champagne King from Philadelphia. What's up,
girl?
Oh, I never met her. I thought she was awesome.
Yeah.
But when she was coming out, she was only 15 when she made those songs. They made her sing in a higher pitch because they thought that sounded more feminine.
You know why? Because they don't have bass and tone in their voice like how the black women has it.
There's nothing wrong with bass in our voice.
Do you hear the way that I'm talking, how I sound and stuff? But it's not aggressive, but it's not. It's deeper. It's a deeper tone than Becky and all of them.
Wait, we're not trying to sound like Becky. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not, no disrespect to, I'm just saying. I'm talking about softer tones. The tone. The tone has to be aggressive when we're in the workforce because we're in the workforce. We're not being protected.
But why can't it be softer in the workplace? Why does it have to be
Well, some women do
loud?
that.
Yeah.
Some people do.
To make your money.
You know? Just in general, go check out this book called Nutricide. That's all I'm saying also. But because it talks about, you know, our food, our diet, our nutrition being our issue. You know what I mean? Nutricide. You hear the word nutrition and then side, which means death.
Death?
Death.
Why death?
Because if you eat a lot of the wrong stuff, the chemicals in it can get us deaf. But y'all hear me though. All jokes aside, y'all hear me though. But who did your makeup? I don't have any makeup on.
Tell them we just got out the pool.
I don't have no makeup. I'm wearing these lashes though, and you know the girl that did my hair or whatever, she had like these super glam lashes on or whatever. And no, not this is my homegirl that just came to swim. We came to hang out. Another sister, she put these lashes on. You know, I had some smaller lashes. I just, you know, I could do the left one, but I couldn't do the right one. And then she just was like, just use mine. So then she got me looking like Madam from goddamn Solid Gold and shit. Remember Solid Gold? Solid Gold.
Girl, that's all we had to watch.
No, my skin is just on like some nice skin right now, and the lighting is cool. If I must say so. I mean, I ain't trying to brag. I'm just saying because I've been using black seed oil and juicing beets with apple and celery and stuff, and that makes a difference. But anyway, you know, I had stopped wearing lashes. I only wore lashes maybe 3 times in my life. This is probably the 4th time. This boy I used to date, he said it looked like a baby doll. So, remember baby dolls used to do that shit? Remember that shit? It used to creep me out. I grew up. This baby doll shit. So look, anybody who's watching, tomorrow is August 11th, and it's the anniversary. Let's see, 65, 75, 85, 95, 05, 15. It's the 55th anniversary of the Watts riots, the Watts rebellion 55. Tomorrow.
And we still fighting the same fight.
Struggling to fight to keep the dream alive. Search the whole world for the special girl. Okay, I'm tripping. It's a quote from
LL.
Yeah, thank you. The fact that you know, that's why you my homegirl.
That part.
All right.
That part.
I'm gonna be on Poetic S. That's poetic _S on Instagram tomorrow. We're doing like a 2-hour interview. 2 hours. I'm going to be telling her a whole bunch of stories of my experiences, going to Hollywood High, hanging out with a lot of those little celebrity actor kids from the 80s. I mean, any celebrity actor kids you can imagine I used to hang out with. And I don't want to be...
What about Ricky Schroeder?
Ricky Schroeder.
Be in love with him.
I used to hang out with Ricky Schroeder and Alfonso Ribeiro. All them kids, man. Where is he? I don't know. L.A. chilling.
Tell him I said hey.
I don't know him no more. I didn't really know no one. We just all used to party at this place called Alfie's Private Teen Club. Private Teen Club.
You just letting all the business out.
No, I ain't tell nothing. But those experiences, and then I've done over 120 some odd music videos. So I'm going to talk about some of those experiences. I've worked with anybody you can imagine from the 90s that was somebody in hip hop. And even those that weren't. I worked with Buck Cherry. I worked with, what's the dude from Rolling Stone? What's his name? Mick Jagger.
Oh my God.
I worked with Mick Jagger. That was pretty awesome. I called him Professor, because he seemed very professorly to me. I work with a gang of people.
Is that a word, professorly?
No, I just stay.
Okay.
But so tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Instagram, poetic _S, I'm going to be interviewing, talking about Vows, my album that came out in 2006. But it's highly relevant today. It's just been out there in the universe. I mean, I've not been doing a lot with it. But now I want to be like, thank you. Close the door. Thank you. Thank you.
I need one more shot before I go home. Oh, don't be showing me.
I didn't show nothing. Didn't do nothing. Yes, I still rock Joji Cat's the ball. But poetic _S on Instagram. That's POETIC_S. And I think it starts at 7 p.m. And that's it. Let me see what y'all been saying. Okay, what's up? Let me see. We are very type of... Thank you, people. Dr. Khalid Muhammad once said it. Let's see. Who did German? Okay, yo. What's up, Kanisha? Yeah, I just... it's just about to start working. Well, no, I started working. And, I just be wanting to change it up. Plus, the hubs tends to think I look pretty groovy with eyelashes, so I figured I'd put some eyelashes on. All right, so... And you know what's a trip? I started going to the Good Life back in 1993. I believe I came up there with Skilo. It was either Skilo or my homegirl Rochelle. Shout out to Rochelle. I don't remember. Skilo, I wish I was a little bit taller. That guy, right? Oh, man. And thanks. You don't think these lashes is doing too much, though? Look at them, darling. They look so long. I don't know. I can't believe it.
I think they look
Thanks,
marvelous.
Kanisha. You know what? I'm going to go on and rock them. Because she put them on there. Yeah. And you know what she used? She used that what's it called? Glue.
Hair glue?
Yeah, I didn't mind, though. Because when we tried to use the regular kind of glue, it didn't really work. It was sliding off and stuff. But she used that shit. I don't really care. I ain't got no lashes, so it don't really matter. Yeah. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to say or ask? Because
now you can film me. I'm ready.
Okay, boom. This my homegirl, Cassie.
Hey, y'all. That's it.
We've been chilling. Chilling like a villain.
In the pool.
In the pool. What did we eat? Oh, yeah, I made some bomb. I made some eggplant with I made some pesto. Eggplant with turkey sausage.
Yeah, it was good.
You had a choice of rice or pasta
like
with
a
a side of vegetables. That's it. Good girl, Kanisha, I've been trying to call you for days. You don't never answer your phone. Never.
I can't believe they rushed
Ever.
This
Okay.
Is a shot. This is a shot, huh?
Girl, yeah. Wait for me. Okay, so we're going to get off the line now. Yeah. I'm going to call you tomorrow, okay? I hope you answer the phone. Look it, I'm wearing this. This is shout out to Outkast. Circa 1996. AT Aliens. Niggas killing niggas. They don't understand. No, that was the first album. I'm tripping. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. That's my joint. And for those who don't know, Andre 3000, who sings She Lives in My Lap, uses pistol grip pump on my lap at all times at the end. Just so you know.
Yeah.
A little bit of trivia. You do not get no missed calls? Yeah, I called you like 3 times. Yeah. So anyways, I don't know how long you'll be up, Kanisha, but it'd be nice to talk to you and stuff. You know, maybe even later this evening if you're up. If you're up, I would talk to you. And I dare anybody to say I'm, what is it called?
Aggressive.
Cultural appropriation. Because I am a black woman. I am all woman. I am every woman. I can do all accents. You didn't get the song either? Oh, Video Ho. Video Ho. Go to soundclick.com/TOMEICKO. TOMEICKO. And I got this song called Video Ho. And then, no, I'm not dissing women who've done videos and calling them the Video Ho. I'm using the terminology that people use for women who do videos or whatever. Okay? I have no judgment because I've done music video. I ain't twerked in no videos. That's only because I ain't know how to twerk.
Yeah, it just came out.
Okay? But I ain't judging that. But what I am doing is talking about the history of twerking, and it's African, and ain't nothing wrong with twerking. It's just that, Vogue, yeah. It's just that, you know, America had the most puritanical slavery. They had the most Protestant. We were with Protestant slave owners. Unlike in Central and South America, who had more, they were Catholic, but they had a lot more freedoms. You know, like if a woman had 10 children, they gave her freedom. In America, they didn't do that. They allowed them to dance and sing and play the drums. In America, they ain't let us dance, sing, or play the drums. They thought that was a major threat.
And they felt that was a war.
So they would tell us it was a sin. They would say you're sinning. So that's why I have mixed thoughts. I know in the film industry they tend to objectify and make it an exploitive thing, or is it? You know, I challenge my thinking. You know, I mean, I think that the way that they're pushing this Cardi Megan thing is forced, just like they used to force The Greatest Love of All. Though they used to force Mariah Carey songs. Like I didn't like being nothing forced on me anyway, and that's pop music. Pop music tends to force things on you, you know.
And it make you like it. Then next thing you know, you
bumping it. There's some hoes in this house. Hey! Now I did bump that back in 92, 93, you know, because it was hot. I'm from Chicago, and there's house music. But that was for the gay dudes. The gay dudes was singing "There's Some Hoes in This House" back then. It was the gay dudes anthem. I know what I'm talking about. My friends, my cousins, family members from Chicago know what I'm talking about. But I think my point is, or I don't have no point, I was just rambling. But for the music videos, though, the thing is, you got to teach your children how to analyze videos. You got to teach them. Don't ban it. Don't be like, oh. I mean, they shouldn't be exposed to all that anyway. It's a lot. You know, my son just got hip to TikTok, and he losing his mind. So now I got to monitor. Tough. You know,
Donald Trump is trying to ban TikTok.
I don't blame him, actually. You know, I don't blame him. You know, there's some things, like they're getting our addresses and our information off TikTok.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're compromising our privacy and stuff. So I'm not mad at I'm not mad at that. What's up, Tammy? What's up, y'all? Okay, so, yeah, I'm not mad at birthday parties. That's what I'm going to conclude on.
What's birthday party?
Kanye West's political stance is that he is the birthday party. Did you know he calls himself the birthday? That's Democrat Party, Republican. He's birthday party.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
He's birthday party.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds creepy. Like creepy clowns?
That's funny. She said creepy clowns. That's funny. I would dare say
weird.
I'm not mad at birthday parties. I don't like that other dude, and I don't like that other dude. So what we gonna do?
But maybe his thought is that it's a rebirth, like a new birth of his mind and what's going on, because he's a deep ass person,
That's right.
Kanye West. And I ain't mad at him. He just waking up like everybody else is waking up. Having a father-in-law, he went to sleep as a man and woke up as a lady. That'll make you wake up for sure.
Blow your mind.
I'm just saying.
Especially when I saw clips that they didn't promote on the news. Like he was talking about solar energy, and he was talking about mad progressive things dealing with the energy. Oh, we can't talk about that. Like, before they cut my shit off, you know how they do.
Yeah, but that's an ingenuous name, birthday. I get it.
Like, I don't know if a reporter has thought to ask him, what does that mean?
Right. But if you know and you think and you just take a minute and a second, birthday means the date of when you was born, So that's a rebirth.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
I'm not sure what he means. Does anybody know have they seen any video of Kanye talking about what birthday party really means?
Yeah, that's just my interpretation of what I got out of
because the only clip they really show is him talking about when, they was deciding to have the baby, and then they show that clip. Yeah. They showed this clip of him crying, like from a sincere space.
The baby, like a real baby?
The baby, they have 4 of them, but the first one, he was sharing a story about how him and Kim decided to be, have the baby instead of aborting. So he was crying. They show that clip, and then they show a clip.
What they got to do with him running for president?
Then they got a clip of him talking about Harriet Tubman didn't really flee the slaves. She just got them different owners, or something like that. Which, if you thought about what he said, he was right in some ways. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But everybody's got, what does they call it? This cancel culture, and they got that fake shock or fake whatever it's called.
Ooh,
if people actually, Kanye needs meds. Kanye's on meds, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he is.
And that's, the meds sometimes aren't better. They sometimes make you worse. I can't speak on that man's mental health. I can't speak on that. All we going by is video clips.
I did not know he made it so.
I didn't know that. Know if based on my study of journalism.
We're gonna have to do another one of these with me having.
You're gonna look awesome. You saw how I looked yesterday.
Yeah, you
okay. I was looking straight.
But you was natural. Power to the people.
Yeah, I was more than straight now. I was more just. But always read between the lines. He does go off. I didn't see enough video footage, Irene, to really grasp a full, opinion. All I get are sound bites. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that he is crazy and out of his mind, but for real, he's on.
I mean, he talked about buying 1,000 acres of land,
and we need that. Who else is buying up the acres?
Oh, okay. My homegirl's like, I work in mental health. I know what I'm talking about. I feel you.
Oh, that's good too.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying the brother's 100, but even before all this, he was always kind of funny.
Eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric's a good word. I would never.
He was the only child raised by his mom. His mom was a doctor, an educational doctor that went to different states and stuff. Yeah, she was a professor. So he hung out with his mom, and I'm pretty sure she gave him books to read, and that's where he acquired his knowledge.
Dave Chappelle.
He ain't crazy. All the crazy people is educated. I work in mental health as well.
Man, I just think that.
I'm just saying.
Again, it's hard to grasp what somebody thinks when they only put sound bites. Sound bites can make anybody sound crazy.
From where? From the people.
And then people have their own agendas for why they give sound bites to certain people. Yeah, I have seen an interview he did like a couple years ago. But if you actually watch, he has $1,300,000. He's not stupid. Facts. Yeah, crazy like a fox. Remember when Dave Chappelle said that thing about you can't be dumb in this industry. You can't be stupid in this industry. You know, maybe the environment is just toxic, is that what Chappelle said. He said maybe, you know, and they sent Dave Chappelle to go see Kanye out there and wherever. Where is it? Utah or not Utah? One of them places.
No,
Idaho,
no, somewhere
Montana, somewhere.
Yeah, Montana, I believe. I want to say Montana.
He got 1,000 acres out there. Why do we care so much about what Kanye thinks? You know what? Because
he's gonna be our next president.
Woo! Somebody said he's gonna be the next president. Well, you know, because I haven't. Maybe I'm not in the loop. Maybe you could tell me, but I haven't really seen anybody talking about Biden.
How did we get into that conversation?
Or how did we get into that conversation? We just rambling. I just because he's a topic of conversation right now. You know,
very hot.
He's a topic of conversation, and he is running for president.
And he needs to be valid, you know, because.
And I don't like how the media or whatever is playing with
downgrading
our intelligence. You know, as voters. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying he's a good candidate, perhaps. But I'm not saying he's a bad candidate.
Maybe in the near future.
I thought he dropped out. I don't know, Irene. I gotta go check, girl. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. We just talking, you know. But I don't know. I just think it's good to think outside of the box. You know what I mean? You know me, Irene. I've always thought outside the box, girl. You know this. You know this. That's why we're friends, because you think outside the box too. Sorry, just not that. It's just, well, what do you want to talk about, my friend? Why don't you bring something to the table? Tell me something. Talk to me. Let me bring you on. Can I bring you on? I'd love to talk to you. I haven't talked to my homegirl, Irene, since the 90s. Yeah, she's a deep, dope homegirl. Her whole family is a really unique family to me. A very unique family. I don't want to put them on blast. But yeah, her family, they're fascinating to me. They lived in the hills, Hollywood Hills, and they had like these different houses. They all connect, and they were like a commune. You know what I mean? It's dope, like, but progressive as hell, like super progressive. Anyway, I want some black women in power. I don't know if I do. They got to be balanced. They got to be like, you know, I don't know. As long as she's balanced. And what do I mean by balance? Like,
you'll never get a woman balanced, especially in the middle of the month or whatever. Don't do that.
Hey, if I was, you know, when I used to be student body president when I was in high school, and I had these thoughts of being like a congresswoman at one point.
What? Me too.
Yeah,
Maxine
we talked about that. Yeah, Maxine Waters is the one that made me think about that. But when I learned the reality of some shit, I was like, I'm good.
Right.
But if I were, you know, women would get 5 days off a month, period. No pun intended. You see what I did with that?
You know what they do in the Middle Eastern when a woman is on her menstrual, they send her away for like 7 days. I would love that. She got
the
a
Israelites
she-shed.
do that. The Hebrew Israelite homies.
I want a
she-shed. Yeah, I would get. Women would get 5 days off a month, paid.
7
period.
days. 7 days.
Well, they get the weekends. You know, I give them 5 paid working days off. I don't know why that's not on the books.
Girl,
I know why it's not on the books. Because men are in power and they don't bleed and they don't get it. Men have fucked this world up. It's facts. You know, even me and my husband had that debate, whatever, because, you know, I did marry a chauvinist. I know I did. I love him, though. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. There's an actual, that's a philosophy. There was an actual French man named Chauvin, which is where chauvinist. Yeah, it comes from chauvinist. It's a philosophy. It's a way of thinking that I'm man, me first, I'm man.
Booga, 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 booga.
Man. But I've come to learn it's a waste of time arguing with him. It's a waste of time. Not him, but them. Waste of time arguing with them. You know, action speaks louder than words. I had a song like that too. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. What else? I think I've said a lot of stuff.
That's it.
Oh yeah, back to school, y'all. Back to school. I just checked again. Net worth $1.3 billion. Yeah, he's crazy like a fox. Kanye. Mm-hmm. You can't be, that nuts. I mean, he's as nuts as everybody else. You know what I mean?
Just give it time.
I think he could run it as well as anybody. The best president, y'all tell me if y'all think this, the best presidents we've had, if I have any say in it, in the 20th century was Roosevelt and Jimmy Carter.
Why don't
Roosevelt, the one who was, he was president 4 times, and that's when they cut it down to 2 because of him. Because he was president 4 goddamn times.
Why don't Kanye West build his own country?
Oh, now see, some people are saying that.
Why don't he build his own country and be president of that?
That would be dope. Kanye West, Africa Town.
Whatever you want to be.
Kanye Town. It would be named after him. It'd be, every street would be like West.
Not a
West
town,
Street,
but
one,
just
West,
a little
country.
utopia. Yeah, a little country. For him.
Girl. That would be interesting. But we'd have to
they
have
have
many
their own
different
post
things in
office
place.
and their own hospital and their own little this and their own little that.
I don't know, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at. Well, no, I would be mad because then Kim would be the first lady, and then I'm not mad at Kim. I think she's I don't know her, so I can't speak on her, but
at least all the prisoners
seems like an
would be
intelligent
free in the town.
person. She seems like she's relatively intelligent.
Relatively.
But I would be nervous that the whole just moral fiber of things. But then, I don't know, man. Maybe things do need to be shaken up. Maybe the hypocrisy needs to go away. Maybe people would stop being hypocrites. But then I don't know.
If he's sewing up that much land, that's a lot of land to open up little shops and stuff. Yeah,
1,000 acres. It's 1,000 acres, and he's talking about solar energy. So they ain't showing those clips, Irene. I mean, me either. But I'm saying he's talking about solar energy, and solar energy would be a threat to whom? But they're not showing those clips.
Energy comes from the solar. It comes from the sun. That's free energy.
He's talking about free. And then he's talking about giving $1 million to like families and shit. He's talking about some. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at $1 million. I'm not mad at birthday parties. I'm not mad at outside the box thinking. All this other stuff has gotten us where, folks?
That part.
It's got us pollution. And then when people use terminology like white supremacy, I think there's a bigger terminology. I think there's a bigger terminology. Neely Fuller, the one who inspired my album, Vows, Victims of White Supremacy, ironically. But he has a book called The Code. Neely Fuller, look him up, Neely Fuller, Fuller. He talks about injustice is really the term. It's injustice, whatever, and that promotes injustice, And when we talk about injustice for the birds and the trees and the butterflies.
I love the butterflies.
And people,
you know what butterflies is in Spanish?
What?
Mariposa.
Mariposa. If you talk like this. Did you know that doing that affects certain parts of your brain?
Is that good or bad?
No, that's very good. Can you do the ABCs like that? Ooh, you can't. It's hard.
Oh, wow.
People talk with their tongue. They use their tongue. Americans don't use their tongue. It's very flat in our mouth. Americans just talk flat. We only use it when we do our L's, and we make our L's very flat. We barely do the L.
And our R's too.
We barely do our R's. R is at the back of the throat. R. In other countries, they use this R's like this. Los pantalones son muy guapos. Cállate la boca. No sabe qué dijiste. Porque no tiene cabeza. Okay, I'm being silly. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying is real,
I
though.
understood. Everything
I'm being
you
silly,
saying in
but
Spanish, you
I
was
know what
speaking in
I know what I'm
Spanish.
talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Something about your pantalones.
Los pantalones son muy guapo. Look, I took Spanish 1, 2, and 3, and those are the things I remember.
That's the things that they want you to learn.
Los pantalones muy guapo.
They don't want you to learn too much.
No.
Yeah.
How you go up to Spanish 3 and still don't speak fluent
How do
Spanish?
you live in California for 20 years and you still can't speak fluent Spanish? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that baffled me coming from Chicago. I always was
Right.
bugging off that. Like, how come people in LA
I
don't
should be
speak Spanish?
speaking Spanish by now. Kenny Gardner in ESL can go to school for 5 years in the 5th grade and speaking fluent English and Spanish, bilingual.
You know,
And I've been here 20 years and I can't even speak fluent.
did you take Spanish in high school?
No, I live out on the streets.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I can't relate to that. You know, I can't relate to that because I remember a lot of the homies. I love learning language, though.
Yes. I feel that English is not my language. I could feel it in my gut that English is, yeah. That's why it's so hard for me to pronunciate the words and stuff, you know?
Plus, that's just not part of. That's right. That's right. That's
how I
not our
feel.
language.
That's how
It's
I
not
feel.
our language.
But
It's
I
not.
feel more comfortable speaking Spanish to my patients than I do speaking English. Yo tengo medicina para ti. Abre la boca. Okay, espérame un momento. Okay.
Oh, go ahead there.
Yep.
Say. Lo siento, porque no necesita. See, there's a different thing when you do it.
Tonight.
We're doing it live.
Y'all
But we're talking about language and we're talking about the tongue.
Let me get one of them cigarettes, please.
Talk about how it affects the brain, affects different parts
How
of the
the
brain.
alcohol affects
We will
the-
not speak
the
on that.
brain.
And I was talking about, babe, listen,
Cigarette.
babe, I was talking about, if you're talking in soft that tone, don't you like that better?
No, y'all be up all
You'll
night.
never do that. You'll never talk to me like that.
I
You're
do
an
talk in a
American.
softer tone.
You're a black American woman. Never
Did you
do
hear
that.
this? If I talk in a softer tone, because I was saying how Berry Gordy used to make his artists talk in a softer tone. Like when you actually hear how Michael Jackson really spoke, it's not,
Look at
I
all
would
those
like to say
people.
thank
Why
you.
they ain't sleep?
I would like to say thanks. No. Michael Jackson talked like a regular dude. Okay? And matter of fact, he talked a little country. He had a little accent. Okay? You know, his mom and daddy was from Alabama, even though they grew up in Detroit. I mean, not Detroit, god dang.
Look how he looking at him.
Indiana.
Who lives in Indiana?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I want to go see his
Kanisha.
house.
Did I tell you I had dinner at the Jackson's house?
Did you have to?
I had dinner at the Jackson's house.
Was his mama there?
His mom was the one that invited me.
Oh.
See, you'll hear stories like these and more when you listen to the radio show tomorrow on Instagram. Poetic_S on Instagram at 7 o'clock, I think. But yeah. Tomorrow. August 11th, the 55th anniversary of the Watts riots. Listen to my album Vows. That's what's up. But
You know what? I was just because I look a mess.
you don't look a mess. You saw what mess looks like. I looked a hot mess when we gave that package back to the guy when we delivered the mail package.
Was joy.
Yeah, I didn't
That
really
was
care about how I
nice.
looked
I
though,
like that.
because I didn't
When
really
people
care.
see things like that, that gives them inspiration and give them some good positive energy.
Yeah, we
You know
supposed to be
what I'm
role
saying?
models. Period.
Yeah, role
like I know
models.
artists like to say,
I
I
like
ain't no
that.
role model. I do's
you
my
are.
art. But your art is
you are.
political. Period. Whether you think it is or not, your art is always political.
Yeah, I liked it.
People they politicize your art whether you want it to be politicized or not.
And then you don't want people taking your shit. You know
This shit
what I'm
makes
saying?
me
You'll
look
be
cross-eyed,
happy.
huh?
No,
Babe,
okay.
you remember Solid Gold?
Why
I
you
said-
look like you got a green condom on your head?
Why is my husband clowning? But I was gonna say, I felt like I was looking like Madam Solid Gold.
She did used to wear them hat things, huh?
I want to know why you got all those people watching you at fucking 12 o'clock at night.
Ain't nobody sleeping.
Right,
Ain't
that
nobody
part.
sleeping.
Wow, what's today?
It's the
I
10th
think
of the
it's
month.
Monday, ain't it?
It's
Monday?
just Monday, but everybody's awake.
They ain't got no jobs. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus done shut everything
Corona
down.
goddamn virus. Kanisha girl, tell me what you thought about that WAP video. Wet and gushy. Wet and Gushy. What'd you think? Irene, what'd you think? Did you watch it? Have you seen that porn on film?
Been live before.
Wet and Gushy. Most countries in the world speak English, not Spanish. Most of the world's kids are in American universities. French. Really? Okay. French. Most of the world, I thought, spoke American English. That's true. And also French. What is it? What is what, Irene? Oh, it's a song. I know it's random again. I know you're deep and you're my friend, and I'm going very banal on you. But there's the latest topic is wet and gushy. It's called wet ass pussy, actually, but nobody says that. But it's a video that came out with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Ready to put that damn devil machine down?
No, my friends are hitting me up right now. My husband is like so ready to go to bed. That's what it is.
Devil machine.
The devil machine. But that's what's up. Yeah, did you watch it? You loved it.
Today is Monday.
Girl, did you see how
Women loving that.
Yeah, women. Hey. It was like a video game almost. Did you think like there was it was very bright colors.
So appalled.
She said it was funny.
Like a very colorful porn.
It looked like it was funny. It was so over the top. You got it.
Did you hear what I said? I was appalled.
My friend said she was appalled. It was bawdy. Tell Dino to go to bed.
About to.
It was fun. My only issue is, can we have a balanced, amount of artists? Like, as many wet and gushies? Can we have some people like older rapper people that talk about real shit?
And motherfuckers don't want to support us.
People don't support real stuff.
Wet and gushy.
Wet and gushy. I think I got to do a spoof of that.
What you gonna teach your grandkid?
Heavenly. Nobody wants us to go heavenly.
People, I've asked even friends, like close friends, have y'all listened to our song Heavenly? That I post damn near daily
Really?
on Facebook. And the homegirl was like, oh no, girl, I still haven't listened to it. I'm like, what? Why? Why won't you support your people, your friends, support us? But yeah, wet and gushy.
That's your song?
No, child. I got a song called Video Ho that I'm going to do a video.
So we about to go to bed.
In a minute.
Like 60 seconds?
60 seconds. If you found pleasure in anything I said tonight, please let me know. I have Cash App, TOMEICKO, TOMEICKO.
Here we go.
Let me see. Yeah, that's true. But women, rappers, seem to only get respect for only sex like that. You know why? First, it was like if you were like a dude, like MC Light, right?
Yeah.
And Boss
Queen
and
Latifah.
Queen Latifah. They were little,
Yeah,
Queen Latifah was dressed
masculine.
more conservative. I wouldn't say she was masculine. She was more conservative, though.
Yeah,
But,
I would say that.
MC
Light either.
MC Light her voice was tough. And a lot of other people, y'all, MC Trouble, rest in peace. A bunch of rappers y'all probably never heard.
Trouble's dead.
MC Trouble.
Yeah,
Trouble, she died in 94. She was from the Merc. Okay, but anyway.
Oh, man.
Baby.
I'm about to get off.
Come on, man.
But the thing is, caricatures sell. So then there came Foxy and Little Kim, or Little Kim and Foxy in that order.
That's when the
And others and
sexuality
others.
came in, the sexuality.
And
it just took off from there.
And, I was supposed to come out in like 97, 96, 97, 98 was my era, 99. My counterparts were Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. When I used to go to the record labels, Erykah Badu was the girl who was going to be my
Mentor.
no, not my mentor. How record labels have their artists that's similar to somebody else?
Oh, yeah.
She was going to be like my competition.
Oh.
Me, her, and Jill were.
Like Biggity
And Lauryn Hill. All of us.
Babies are ready to go home.
I know. Let me go, girl.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Consider it.
Okay, honey.
They need to be considerate when they be
He
running
wants
around
me
my
to
house.
snuggle. That's what it is. He can't go to bed without me. That's what it is. It's facts. I know it. It's true. He's ready for us to go to bed is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right,
I just
girl,
want to
let
say,
me go.
but yeah, so anyway, I'm doing the little radio thing. I hope you listen, and I'm going to get off the phone because these kids are waiting to go home. My homegirl's been here, and they're about to go home. And that's it. I'm about to go to bed. I hope y'all learned something. I've learned some things. And when y'all gonna have us come to Martha's Vineyard? That's what I want to know. I've never been there, and I'd love to come visit. I know you're not there, but I'd love to go there anyway. I'm going to bed, Kanisha. Jesus. And all right, good night, y'all.
Through your speaker.